Hey guys, as you can tell from my eyebrows, we are going to do a updated eyebrow routine today. You can also probably tell by the title, that's why you clicked on the video. But regardless, let's just jump right into it. The shape of your eyebrow doesn't really matter. Like, you can see all those things online that say, you know, the front of your eyebrow is supposed to go here, and the arch is supposed to go right here, and the tail is supposed to go here. And that is true to an extent, but you can do whatever you want. For instance, I do a flatter brow. It's not that arched because my natural facial expressions, I tend to arch my eyebrows like this when I'm just doing resting bitch face, or when I'm talking, like as you can see, I naturally just move my eyebrows a lot. So I prefer to have them drawn on flatter. So when I'm resting, you can see they're pretty flat, whereas my natural arc is a little higher. And in those diagrams that tell you how to do your eyebrows, my natural arc, or the arc that I would draw on or arch, would be higher than what it is when I draw it on. And so pretty much just do whatever you think is comfortable. Draw your eyebrows on a bunch of different ways, wash it off, draw it on again, and find out what you think looks best for you, and then just stick with that. You can buy stencils. Anastasia Beverly Hills has some that you just put on top of your eyebrow and you can just fill it in. And when I do people's eyebrows that have overplucked, or you know, just they don't have a very good shape, then I will use that to show them what to do and to pluck around it and show them where they should be growing their eyebrows in. But when it comes to actually drawing on your eyebrows, there's a bunch of different things you can use. You can use powders, you can use creams, you can use pomades, you can use pencils. There's lots of different stuff. I prefer to use the pomade, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. The ones that I use is medium brown and blonde. So I use blonde at the front of my brow, and I use medium brown towards the middle, or the last 2/3 of my brow outwards towards the wing. And the reason why I do that is because the natural eyebrow, the way you draw it on, or the way your natural eyebrow grows, if you have thicker eyebrows, it's always going to be thinner towards the front. And so if you use a lighter color, it creates that thinner look, instead of it being too harsh all the way across with one deep dark color. And also medium brown, when you use just a little tiny bit, it has a redder undertone, and when you use a lot, it's ashy. So towards the front of my brow, it doesn't look very good. Towards the back of my brow, it looks really good. So I'm just going to dive right in and show you guys what I do. The products that I'm using, as I said, are the Dipbrows, and then the brow brush that I'm using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills No. 7 brush. And I don't have zoom on, so you can't really see, but or focus on. But it is such a sturdy, great brush where it really picks up a lot of color. Even if your dip brow is dried out, you'll still get tons and tons of product on the brush. And it comes with a spoolie at the end, which is great for brushing your brows before you apply the product. And along with those, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, which it feels like Botox when you put a lot on. It like holds your brows in place all day. It's amazing. And if I'm doing a photo shoot, or if I'm doing a night out, or you know, I just want to have a more intense brow, then I will also use my Anastasia Concealer in No. 1. And just a little note, even though I'm using all Anastasia Beverly Hills products, this video is not sponsored at all. These are just the products that I like to use. So let's just dive right in, guys, and I'll show you what I do. Okay, so this is as close as I can get to the camera, but I will do my best to show you guys what I do so that you can see. I'm sorry if it's out of focus. I'm doing my best, guys. I need to get a good lens, but lenses are so expensive, so yeah. So first I'm going to be grabbing my blonde Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow on my No. 7 brush, and I'm going to put that at the front of my brow, drawing a clean line about halfway. And then I'll just blend all that color up. It's a little bright. Let's tone this mother down, shall we? And then I'll go at the top and I will do the same thing. I will draw a nice line to where my arch would be. And then I'll just take the rest of the color on the brush and just blend that down using strokes from front of the brow to the back, kind of going along with the hairs that I already have. And I always say I want to do a natural brow, but that's all kind of relative because some would say it looks natural and some would say it looks really fake. So, and I have a heavy hand and I like a fake looking brow, sue me. And then I'm just going to lightly bring in that color a little closer to my nose because I don't want my brows to look too far apart. And then I'm going to be using upward strokes with the brush, kind of mocking hair. And the front is not done, but it is for now. And so then let's open up our medium brown dip brow. Looks like that. Grab some on the brush. And then work in over top of the blonde. Draw a line at the top and then do the same thing to the bottom and then connect them at the tail. Like so. And then fill those mothers in using the same stroking method. And then I'm going to take my spoolie here and I'm just going to take off any excess product. And I'm using the medium brown over top of where I had the blonde. So I drew the blonde to about here and I'm starting with the medium brown about here so that they overlap each other. And this ring is making it really difficult to hold my brush, so I'm going to take that off. And then I'm just going to fill in, drawing little hairs again. Can't have enough fake little hairs. And I'm going to grab some more products and I'm going to move back to the front of the brow. And I'm going to draw upward strokes with the medium brown to create, again, little hairs. And this makes it look more natural. And then to finish off, actually I'm going to be doing the concealer method as well. I don't do this every day, but for the sake of the tutorial, I'm going to do it for you. So I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills #1 concealer. This concealer is amazing for doing your eyebrows because it's so creamy and blendable. You're not, like, it's easy to use for anybody. Like, it's not stiff and hard to work with. It's super user friendly. So I'm going to take a little bit of that on my Anastasia #3 brush, and I'm just going to put that, sorry, I'm just going to put that underneath the brow, starting from the front and moving my way to the back. And I use hardly any product on my brush. Because I hate when people use so much and it's super, 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 super fake looking and there's like a halo around the eyes, so, or eyebrows. So I don't do this every day because I think that it looks a little too much. It looks a little fake and hoochie woochie. But if you do it, that's fine. But I only do this when I'm going out at night and it's not so obvious, or when I'm doing a photo shoot. And you can also do it along the top, but I prefer the top to be looking more natural because that's how real brows look. The bottom is usually more carved out and the top is not. So I'm going to do it to the other side just because I hadn't done it yet. So the less product you use, the less blending you have to do, the less time it takes, the more natural it looks. I used a little too much on this eye, but that's okay. We'll just keep blending it. And this is great to do if you have any mistakes, if you're new at filling in your eyebrows. This works really well to fix any boo-boos. And so then to finish off completely, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. And I'm going to be brushing my brows up at the front. And then out and down. And this just adds some texture back into the brows, adds a little shine to make it look more hair-like. So this is as up close as I can get for you guys. As you can see, I did the best I could at trying to get them super natural, but still carved out. Alright guys, that is how I do my brows. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave a remark in the comment box below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go check out my Instagram, which is @LashesLoveAndLeather, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.